So, guys, I want to talk to you, myself, anybody that is watching about Pizzaria. So, it's a story actually. The day before yesterday, or was it the day before? I don't remember clearly. I received a message of someone that wanted to join endless.com. He has a store. He sells food and snacks along opposite main gate. So he texted me that he's interested in joining. So I told him okay, he can join. It's free. So then he texted me back and said, what would it take for his store to be at the top? Now normally we order our stores based on how early you join. So the earliest stores are at the top and then the oldest stores are at the bottom. So he asked me the question, what would it take for him to be at the top of our stores list? Then I was like, seriously, no one has ever asked me that question before. So I just told him, okay, there's no issues. We don't charge money for any store that wants to join. But what you can do is just post on your social media about Endless, get other people that are interested that also have business that you know to join, and then fine, I'll just edit it in the code to add you, to make you at the top. Then he was like, okay, fine. And he actually kept his end of the deal. He posted on his status. He even wrote something about encouraging people to join endless.com. And one more thing that happened was that let me adjust this. Okay. So one more thing that happened was that he told me that he had a website. I knew he had a website. I'd seen his advert on ABU Children's TV, and I saw that he had a website. But he told me that he had a website, and he really liked his website, and his website got him more customers. And so he kind of supported immensely the idea of Endless and our vision. And to be frank, I've never seen someone, a store owner, that was as enthusiastic as Pizzaria about endless.com. Was the first person to actually see our vision clearly and hope to go on us, not just with mouth, right? And even through his action it has shown. And I'm going to tell you more about my encounter with him here. So when we had that conversation about him telling me about his website and the benefits of his website to him, I was like, I would like to talk to this person. So the day before yesterday, around 8 p.m., I texted him, are you in the shop? I'd like to come. And I just went. He said yeah, so I went, I met him, and we spoke. And man, I swear to God, I've never met someone that sees the endless vision clearly. Like, even before I spoke, even before I told him, even before I explained, he has already seen what I am seeing clearly, that the idea of a shared marketplace where all the businesses that exist are there. That will solve problem for both the buyers and the seller. The buyers, easy accessibility for their products. For seller, easy accessibility to their products, and for buyer, convenience and easy to find products that they want to buy, and they don't have to go to the market anymore. See, they can go to the market if they want, but we're going to solve that problem of availability for products. Some products, let me not go into explaining what Endless is. You know that already. I know that already. So am I doing the video for me or for people? I don't even know. I guess I'm just doing it for myself mainly, but if you're watching, you're amazing. Okay, so we met the day before yesterday, and then yesterday, so we discussed. Actually, I told him our vision. We discussed. He told me, he actually he told me stories about how he started, also the challenges he faced, the challenges he's actually facing right now, and we just discussed. And then what we left off with was we needed to have more publicity as endless.com. More people in ABU needed to know us. or need to know us. See, I'm not concerned about grammar. I'm just concerned about the message, if you understand. So then we discussed that all we need to do next step is to find or make banners that are going to paste at strategic locations in ABU, which I think is a good idea. Also, all this flyer, all this poster that we're going to be posting, things like that, the more offline advertisements. When he told me that he has a graphic designer and that we're going to set a meeting and we're going to meet the next day, that was yesterday, Friday, with the graphic designer. And I was like, okay, fine, cool. So yesterday I went back and then we discussed with this graphic designer. Man, I really enjoyed our conversation. That graphic designer has a lot of ideas on how to move Endless forward. How to move. In fact, he just has a lot of ideas of, like, he knows what Endless does. And he just kept suggesting, oh, you could have implement this, or you could implement this, or you could also implement this. This could work in the long term. And I thought his ideas are quite okay. He also agreed that all we need now is to make banners, posters, and all. So that discussion aside, now I actually want to say something. Everybody I've told about Endless so far has been, oh, very nice idea, very nice idea, very nice idea, with mouth. But no one has demonstrated it through his actions than Pizzaria. I mean, it's such a, like, wonderful experience, wonderful moment, seeing someone actually, like, look at your idea and praise it and just see what you see clearly. It's such a rare thing. He's the first person actually. And not only that, because a lot of people do that, but to follow up with action, right? Deciding that he's even going to do one free banner for us. The banner is, okay, let me tell you about the banner. The banner is going to consist of the Endless logo at the top and then the logo of the stores that we have, together with their store link and barcode, so that people can easily scan with the category of business they do. So that's what the banner is going to contain. So he volunteered to do one banner from his own pocket. So you see, and it's like we are doing it together, right? I'm talking to the graphic designer, telling him what we need, and then he also is there trying to gather up people that are going to join us in making the banner, right? So one more thing I'd like to say is making banner is not free. And Endless.com, we want our platform to be free, but then making banner is going to cost us. But again, we're making the banner, we're promoting the brands that are on Endless.com. We're not really promoting ourselves because we're not really selling anything, right? So when people patronize Endless, they're patronizing our stores, not us. In terms of the literal meaning of patronizing, right? Buying something from someone, they're buying something from the store, of course, since we're not the one fulfilling. So what I concluded is this: I'm going to reach out to our store and tell them that, oh, okay, to use Endless is 100% free. Our website, all of our features are completely free. But if you want to be on our banner, then you need to pay, because it's going to cost us money to make the banner, and your logo is going to be on the banner. So if you want your logo to be on the banner, then you need to pay. So how I will calculate the cost is this: I'll just tell the graphic designer about, okay, this is everything. What's the cost of total? And I'll just divide it by maybe 20 stores or 10 stores, and then we'll just share the cost, and then we'll just make the banner. And hopefully, I'm actually confident that it's going to go a long way in boosting our publicity. Also, it's going to make a lot more people know about us, businesses and customers. So that's all about the story of Pizzaria. Actually, I'm leaking something. I started feeling fever a little bit, so I rushed to get. Let me show you the drug I got. I rushed to get this anti-malaria because, guys, I've not fallen sick in over 1 year. It's crazy. The last time I had malaria was July last year, and this is July this year. And so I'm freaking out. Okay, normally you know that after a certain period you are meant to have malaria as a Nigerian or African or whatever. So, but I've not had mine in 1 year, and so it's like I'm freaking out. I'm dreading when the malaria is going to come. I know it's inevitable. It's going to come. So I'm like afraid of when it will come. When is this thing going to come? So I started feeling cold yesterday. I had sore throat. I still have sore throat. So I went to buy anti-malaria and paracetamol and this thing that I'm leaking. So this also for cold. Okay, that's all for today. I'm going to see you in the next story I share about my journey.